Welcome back, guys. It's Marvin. It's been a little while, but I wanted to make a video about this Liquid versus Pro game that happened last weekend, quarterfinal of the Blast Showdown. If you didn't catch it, it was a really good game. And in particular, I want to talk about Liquid coming into this major. So before this game, I kind of doubted in the showdown. I kind of doubted this. Like this was probably the best match from the playoffs. This match here, although the heroic OG semi-final was pretty good. So because of this format, the quarterfinals is really like the semi-final. So this is a pretty important match because these two, I know only the winner of this match, the semi-final, goes through. So this is kind of like the final to get a spot through to the global final. So this is kind of effectively a semi-final, Virtus Pro versus Liquid, and I was thinking it's going to be a Virtus Pro win. I still have faith in Jame and their calling, their T sides, even though it's slow and boring, it works, and all their players they know how to play their style. Yekender still impresses me. I know he's cooled off maybe from the start of this year when he was in insane form. He's still a really good player, and I know there's been a lot of good buzz about Liquid, and obviously they go on to grab that spot at the global final, full final, whatever it's called, and they've been looking impressive, but I just doubted them. And if you want to see evidence, I tweeted about it. Follow me on Twitter. That's my Twitter. But as you can see, probably no one saw it. Zero followers. Unlucky. Anyway, I tweeted about. I thought. So this is at the 8-7 half. We're gonna watch the full demo, but it goes Liquid initially. They go 8-0 up on the CT side. They then lose 7 rounds in a row to go 8-7, and so Virtus Pro coming off this huge win streak, 7 rounds, coming off losing the first 8, looking like they've kind of mentally crippled Liquid as they sometimes are prone to do. They seem to get defeated quite easily in their own minds before they get defeated in the server. And T side on Overpass, especially difficult, and I think Virtus Pro pretty good CT side overall in general. And Liquid have had their struggles on T side calling. I'm not even sure who is the in-game leader for this game, because they switched it between Fallen and Stewie quite a bit, which tends to suggest that maybe they don't even know who their best in-game leader is, because why are they switching it so much? It should be just pick one and stick with it and stop going back and forth. They say that Stewie's got a good mind for the game, but Fallen's got a pretty good mind for the game himself. Maybe they need him to focus on just playing for the frags, because he has been struggling a little bit on the fragging department. It's probably where he's weakest at. But and like you need your AWPer to be hitting some shots. But Fallen is a cooler, and he's a AWPer, and Stewie's kind of like an aggressive cooler, and he can AWP sometimes on the CT side. So there's a bit of overlap in roles there. Anyway, pistol round. Stewie got the util. What's he got? Smoke and flash. Okay, he's actually pushing onto the site. Classic Virtus Pro, they don't commit behind their utility. And now they've got Liquid paranoid that it's actually some kind of fake play. But of course, it's not going to be a fake play. You see, they're all grouped together. It is a 4v3. 5v3, sorry. They must have lost 2 on that initial push. Still got a smoke and a flash, 20 seconds to go. This is a really hard round for Virtus Pro now. Just they've wasted too much time, it feels like. And they haven't used enough. So now they have to run through a smoke. Nice headshot by Stewie. It's important to get one there. They need to be punished running into the site with 20 seconds left, running through a smoke, and making it a 4v2 or whatever it ended up being. That's good outcome. And yeah, Jame. 17 HP, 4v1, no chance. He even has a kit. So Stewie just did what he had to there. Didn't get overcommitted. You see he's playing that rotator position, and the important thing is that your rotator doesn't die. Okay, that must have been a really good flash. Because it felt like who was it? Kick It was blind forever there. Damn, Stewie's got some nice skins. This factory new MP9 is real nice. I don't know if that's an expensive one or not. Looks real nice in the hand though. Looks super like clean factory new. I don't know if that's a low float or something. Expensive like weapon. Generally, it's a pretty good assumption that all the pros guns are going to be very expensive. Even like their bad guns, like not bad guns, like they'll have good skins on even their not used guns, like the MP9. So the new new stickers are out for the Berlin. Oh, sorry, not Berlin. It's for the Stockholm Major. Looking pretty cool. I've actually bought a few of the stickers and played around with the patches and things and put some patches and stickers on my guns. And I played another short match just before I record this, where I went 21-2. In a short match, we won 9-1, and I got 2 aces. 21-2 with 2 aces in 10 rounds total. So, because I'd actually D-ranked, even though I'd been winning so much, I lose one game and I D-rank to silver. I wasn't over 1. So I'm kind of a little bit smurfing, because I have 3,600 hours playing in silver. But still, going 21-2, I think I gotta upload that video just because it's like such a crazy scoreline. Even if they are just bots. Oh, okay, so we're on the patch now where you see Grimm's dropped the smoke and a flash, I think, to Stewie. So he's just gonna hold. He's gonna hold the smoke. Oh, that's nice. Just to counter that Molotov, and it also gives like a one-way. That is really nice. Look at that. So that Stewie threw that, and now they're gonna sit in it together. Wow, that's some real nice team play by Stewie. So he said, "Give me the I know this nice like counterplay smoke where it counters their barrels Molotov and gives them a nice smoke to play around. And then they sit in this. He says, "Come sit together in the smoke." And then he does huge amount of damage to both those players, and Grimm just easy mop up with their Silence M4. Those are basically Stewie's kills there. It's kind of annoying for him that he doesn't even get one. M4 Nightmare. So everyone switched to the silencer now. I also tweeted about that. Seriously, guys, follow me on Twitter so I don't have 0 followers. It's kind of annoying. At least let me feel like I'm tweeting to someone, even if you just like sign up a bot account and you're actually not going to read the tweets. Just do something, you know, help your boy out. Anyway, I'll make a video about that 21-2 game because I just gotta fucking watch that demo back, even for my own enjoyment, really. But I may as well upload it if I'm going to watch the demo. Maybe I'll just watch it back live. Normally I like to watch a demo before I make a video about it, so I know about the things coming up. This one I didn't watch the demo, but I watched the game live. So I didn't catch Stewie's point of view on everything. So like we saw that nice smoke play. That's a nice detail there. I'm glad we caught that. I reckon that that's some of the cool shit that's going to be coming for the upcoming major. All these new strats and shit. I can understand why the players are so tilted that a month before the major, the first major in 2 years, Valve's like, yeah, and we're like altering the game, changing Dust 2. Like teams have spent 2 years grinding these maps, and then a month before the biggest tournament for 2 years basically comes along, Valve just like, yeah, and we changed the map as well, just cause fuck you guys. Like, can't they time it so that the game-altering updates are like live in the server, live in the game after the major? So, like, just for like integrity's sake, like competitive integrity. Like, because there could be bugs and stuff, exploits that have been put into the game unknowingly by Valve that some teams figure out and then potentially could never reveal, and then we would never know. But for a certain team again, this is okay, he failed this. Do you see he was trying to do that same smoke, but he didn't have the lineup ready. So that's Grim copped 90 damage from the molly when he shouldn't have. And so he's just gonna get aggressive, Grim, because he's got big fucking balls. And he's gonna get a kill. So he's an absolute hero. That's a huge play by Grim. Yeah. Team Liquid, what do you guys think for this major? It's gotta be... They gotta be in with a chance. Just an underdog chance. I know Na'Vi are looking pretty good right now. God, wouldn't that be an awesome final if we got it? Na'Vi versus Team Liquid. Could happen. You never know. Anything could happen. Stewie on the retake on the A side, and it's just Jame, and we're gonna defuse 5-0. Like I said at the start of this video, they go 8-0 at the start, and then they start losing. But Stewie has a crazy game. Okay, they just... Grim didn't spot anyone, and he wants to run back safe. See, if that was like a pug, Stewie wouldn't give a fuck about his teammate, and would just... Because you could tell he wanted to peek there so bad. But he decided team play is better and fall back with his team rather than trying to block him and go for the peek. And Yakin owns him around the smoke. Okay. I thought they went 8-0 up. My bad. I thought it went 8-0 and then 7-0. I know for sure it goes 8-7 half because I tweet about it. I showed you the tweet, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, what kind of silencers M4s do you like since everyone's switching? I was going to ask you guys that. I have the Masterpiece, which I quite like. And ages ago, when I first started playing CS, the M4A1 Icarus Fell was my dream M4. This was back when like the M4A1 was I think it's like 2015, 2016, when everyone just used the A1. Well, not everyone, but A1 was pretty popular game, and I was like a silver, so A1 was always better for me because the spray is less, so it's just easier. It's an easier gun to use. And yeah, I just remember I used to think the Icarus Fell was so good. And I did eventually buy one and have one for a while. But yeah, must have sold it or something, I don't know, I just kind of got bored of it. But I have the Masterpiece, which I like. And I have a M4 Nitro, but I put some kind of expensive stickers on it. I put ROPS foil, Carrigan foil, and Mouseports foil on it. And I think that looks pretty cool. And I've also got the Dark Water, which I recently just put a NIP sticker on. Actually, yeah, I'll show you after this. I'll remind myself to show you some of the new stickers I've applied. Because I reckon the stickers of this major are pretty sick. Can't wait till they get the autograph stickers. Because I'm going to buy some of those for sure. Anyway, just a slow build up for VP as per usual. They just... Okay, so he spots everyone pretty much. And nice. And re-peeks, he actually copped some damage there. It's probably, yeah, re-peeking with the USP, just... questionable. Like, I understand... Yeah, probably not the play really to re-peek with the USP. Okay. This is like that... This is like the smoke that Astralis throw. It's like a defensive smoke. Kind of like what Stewie threw for Grim to counter the Molotov. Yeah, you see how it just blocks that one side, so they can only run up. They can only run up on the left-hand side, or they run through the smoke. Yekindid kinda overcame this by doing that jump-up play. Okay, Stewie good for one. And one is all he gets. 7-1. Brazil. Shout out Brazil one time, 7-1. Sorry, Brazil. It's still so funny to me that I don't even give a shit about soccer, but all I know about Brazil and soccer is getting losing 7-1. I'm sure they're really good at soccer, but I don't get like everyone's still in like Twitch chat. They still type it. It's a meme that will never die, I don't think. Every time some team goes up 7-1, it's the easiest joke. Like, and Twitch chat is like full of retards, so they can only make the simple jokes. Which is funny still, like I laugh, so guess I'm retarded too. Nope, no one there. No one home for that. Can we check out his utility damage? 0. Big fat 0 for Stewie. 8 and 4 though. And the team are 7-1 up. And really where the action kicks off for Stewie is the T side. He has a crazy good T side with some very nice rounds. I think he also gets some nice eco frags as well. Oh yeah, this is nice. So it's just, this is a low buy for VP, but you can see most of them, like he had a deagle, they line up for there. That's absolutely, oh my god. That is the most fortunate thing to happen. They line up, both not looking at him. And because the A4 is so good, it feels like that kind of engagement with the A4, just because how powerful each bullet is, it just chews through. If you're just doing body shots with the A4, it still kills people so quick. I think it might be actually too good. I think it needs to go, either you got to bring the A4. So am I saying the A4 or the M4? I'll just say the silencer and the 30 bullet M4 because I'm confusing myself. I think I was saying it right, but I can't. I'm getting a little confused whether I was. I can't remember. But yeah, the silencer, because it kills at 4 at any range to the chest, those kind of things where you just gotta kind of spray to the like a group of bodies kills people so fast in that. Like obviously aiming for the head is quicker, but it's just such a fortunate like some of those engagements where excuse me, where you can't get like the clean headshot, so you just gotta spray to the body. Feels like it's better than the A4 every single time for that. Even though the A4 is supposed to shoot faster and has more bullets. Well, there's an aggressive play by Stewie there. So I think either bring the A4, the 30 bullet A4 M4 down in price, equal with the silencer M4 at 2900, or bring them up or make them essentially just make them the same cost. So I mean, ideally you could be able to buy both in the one game. You wouldn't have to choose your M4 at the equipment loadout screen before like the game. You could just have the option to buy either. But for whatever reason, Valve has had all the time in the world to add that feature in, and each time they decide, no, we're not going to do that for some reason. Which makes no sense to me, but sometimes things just make no sense. Stewie very aggressive, so he's cleared all of B. They could be in connector, they've got no connector players, but it's a 5v4, and Kick It, sorry, I didn't think Kick It was going to be ready for that. I was about to bring up the map, and Kick It surprised even me that he was ready for that big flank play. Big brain on Kick It there, fucking hell. I thought he was about to get like at least 2 kills there. Probably Stewie did 2 in that moment. He's going to flank him behind just as they're about to set up. He gets 1. Some guy turns around to trade, to fight. Gets the 2nd because he's ready for it. That's easy 2 kills every time. So full eco. Even though they're winning so much. They just lose 2 in a row, and because the CT economy is so fucked. Everything's so expensive, they have to full eco with USPs. And yeah, what's Stewie to do here? Nothing. Excuse me if you just burped, if you guys heard that. Just kind of waiting for something to happen. Again, another slow round by VP. I'm hoping this is a good round. I'm just going to mute my mic and go get some water. I'm quite thirsty. So you guys just keep watching. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything cool? Stewie's still alive, so... Oh, they're just saving though. Yeah, that happens so much when I'm actually watching a game on like Twitch. Just so much... like downtime, like minutes wasted where nothing happens. You listen to the casters just feel nothing happening on the screen. And I don't envy it, honestly. It's so boring. I'm so happy I got the fast forward when I'm doing these demos. But yeah, watching it sometimes, like with the tac pauses and the tech pauses and the just saving minutes of just nothing happening. It's quite boring sometimes watching Counter-Strike. I can see how some people just say it's not for me. Because unless you're like super involved, like understanding of all the excuse me guys. Sorry, I just got something in my throat. Yeah, unless you're super understanding of all the tactical stuff and the economy and stuff, you're following super intently. Especially you got a caster duo you don't particularly like, they kind of get on your nerves a bit. Yeah, can sometimes be not such an enjoyable experience. Shout out to Blast though, I think I've shouted them out before. I think their product is exceptional, best in class for sure. I love their production, love their... So they do the thing where they have the replays during the saving. They don't wait to the end of the round like ESL. So they will no joke show you like 50 seconds of saving just to wait for the round time to expire so they can show you like 15 seconds of highlights when we could have been watching those highlights for 50 seconds instead of watching two players save. I don't know why that's such not an obvious thing to do for production of ESL. But Blast, yeah, killing it. Hopefully PGL is good for the major. I'll definitely be doing a predictions video. It's been a while since my last prediction video. But yeah, got the pick'ems, so I'll do my pick'ems predictions. It's a good time to be a Counter-Strike fan. New stickers, major. Change to the, like, weapon balance. Changes to the maps. I think they fixed the water bug. I saw on a tweet the other day. That's only existed since all of time, so yeah, good shit. Good time. See? Secondary AWP, Stewie. What does he do with it? AWP Fade. Such a cool skin, AWP Fade. I think this is my first liquid. Yeah, first liquid demo review. Like my first liquid player. I'm not 100% sure about that. It's got to be... I can't remember of another liquid player I've done though. Not including Twists, because when I did Twists, I did his phase, one of his early phase games. So I've done a Twists video, but no liquid player. We watched the Boston Major final. We watched Skadoodle's POV, but he never played for Liquid. But just speaking of that major for Stewie. Yeah, so Stewie, he's a veteran, been around for ages. I can understand why the players on the team respect him and like him. He's obviously very intelligent, very good at the game. But that just seems to be a role overlap of Fool and Stewie a little bit. So now we've got a retake with an AWP. You'd love Stewie on a rifle here, but he's got an AWP right now. It's going to make things difficult. Yeah, imagine they had two rifles there and they could both, Grim and Stewie could run in rifling. They could give that 2v2 a go, but maybe you should have picked up a rifle or something, or yeah. Sometimes having the double up doesn't work out. T-side pistol. I mean, Stewie's already having a good game. 16 and 8, 115 ADR. Getting any UD? 39 UD. Run boost. Now we're walking, scaling, sneaking up. Look at this setup for look at that setup. What the fuck? Let me just, where are the CTs? Two in, these two in here. Kick it here. You got triple con and one sewers. And James is about to meet the entire team. Okay, let's go back to Stewie. This should be a liquid round. They spot James. They hit him, actually. They goosh him in the head. He's on red HP. And I think Liquid, they realize what's going on here. They know they got him outplayed. Stewie gets that kill. Naf dings him. Oh no, they've flooded in the site though, and they've taken the bomb. Oh, important. That would have been an important kill to get. Isolate that 2v2. So they trade pistol rounds. Both CTs take them. With a Glock round. Somehow they've made it a 4v4. Make that 4v3. 3 Glocks. They're just gonna try and get a bomb plant, I guess. What did Stewie get right then? Deagle. Unlucky. And just remember all this, so at the 8-7 I tweet out, I'm like, yeah, VP, they got this. They got this. They're just gonna, look now, it's 9-8 for VP. They're just gonna get rolling on the CT side. And it'll be just another close loss for Stewie and the Liquid boys. Something they're certainly used to. But Stewie, I mean, like, I'm full doubting. 100% the doubt is so strong right now in the Liquid boys. But Stewie, he just proves me wrong here. This is where he really stands up for me. He really shows that he's a true leader and a true performer in the big stage. And that's what Liquid need. If Liquid are going to win this major, they need Stewie to be I guess 100%. They can't have 95% Stewie. They need 100% Stewie. God, there's something in my throat. They need Stewie 100%. Oh fuck, they're getting ripped to shreds by this A. There's 4 on the A site. And now look at the economy. Deagles. VP 5 5k on James, 5k on Yukinda. Such a good position for the CTs right now. On Overpass, pretty good CT map. If you're a good CT team, you should have a good Overpass. Yeah, they need Stewie to be Boston Major Stewie, like winning clutches, holding, like anchoring the B site, anchoring the spots he plays. You know, locking the T's out, and then just going for these aggressive rifle plays on the T side, leading from the front. Another full buy round. There's no buster in there. Both 50 HP. Oh, another nice flash from Naf. That was... See how blind he was? He just had no chance. They're both 50 HP. That was a 50-50 fight. Probably 60-40 because Stewie had to push out the door. He did a good job using the util to flush him out of his angle. But the supporting util from Naf was... That was everything in that fight. Just tease through that smoke on the default box. That's a weird smoke for you guys to throw as you're entering the site. Three v four. It looks like it must be James time. So they broke him, but they saved the money. The CT bank is still pretty good. It's good for at least another full buy. T's know they got to win 2 more to bring them to eco. So Stewie's going to get aggressive. Let's see how he profits. Catches an elbow, and so they know he knows one's dumpster for sure. I don't know if he saw them both. But I'm pretty sure he got that info without him being spotted. Just a little bit of damage onto Buster there. And they're going to nicely transition this bit of B presence into an A hit. So only 2 on the site. Yukinda goes 1 for 1. James, oh, nice entries by Stewie there. A little 180 turnaround onto the James, into the back of into the side of the head. 3v3 post plant. Another crucial headshot. I always like playing the post plant on the A site of Overpass. Feels really good. Feels very tough to retake at the A site. And just like that, they're gonna save. Kick it's gonna get one exit onto Stewie. But 10-11. So we know that they have this is their final force buy. This is their final full buy, sorry, not force. But you saw the bank accounts. They lose this, they're eco. So it's 1 round gets 2 here. Stewie 22-13. 112 ADR. Just chillin'. Nice 3k on the A site previous round. CT's missed their monster smoke. They've got 4 on the B site. And wow, Sanji's got his nades out. Kick it not ready for sure. It's already been tagged up, and they just enter the site when they have 4 there, and they just win all the fights. Just pure aggression wins that. VP did not expect them just to walk in and shoot them in the head. Normally, you know, there's always telltales. There's smokes, there's flashes. You don't just walk in dry to a site when they have 4 there. I think they almost felt too safe having 4 there, and it just fell apart so quick. Taking connector, cleared it out. Always a good bit of map control just to take from the T's. Very patient, just clearing out these ecos. They must know the money situation. They must know that they're low. Stewie cops a dink for 6 damage and sends 1 back in James' head. Just have a look at the minimap. They're all just flooding in, and they're all locked out. Oh, Stewie got a nade kill there. Now, Liquid in front. Finally, we're going to have another buy for BP. But, look at their money. Again. Low. They need to keep players alive, and they need to win a clean round. And you love that. Starting off 5v4 with the boost play. That seems to work way more than you'd think it should. People always going for that, seems like. And yet it always seems to, not always, but has a high likelihood of catching someone unawares. So Stewie just threw all these nades on B. There is 2 there. And they're just gonna make it so there's a 2v2 or 2v the team. Fallen's gonna get both A players. Their rotators are completely locked out, and it's a save. You can kind of see what they're doing there. So they know that at the very least they got to keep 1 person on B. More than likely they're going to keep 2. If Stewie's throwing the nades for a full exec, they can't discount that. Unless they have the information that, like, unless they've pushed up and they 100% know it can't be a B hit, they've got to stay there. Just in case it is. Because you can't be leaving a free B bomb site. Because you'll never retake it. Especially in a 5v4. So you know most likely the CTs will just go 2 and 2. So Stewie makes it at least they have to have one. Most likely they're gonna two committed to the site on B. They know therefore it has to be only two on A. They have 5 players, and you just got to trade it evenly at that point. They actually go 2 for 1. That's just an easy round, and it's 4v2 retake of the A site. What can you do? You just got to save. Save is the only play. I hate watching saves and stuff. Like as a viewer, as a consumer of the product of Counter-Strike entertainment, saves are boring to watch, but if you're a player, you just got to do everything that gives you the best chance to win, and saving is definitely not only viable, like um it's required to win. You got to have the knowledge of when you can and can't go. Excuse me, God, my throat. When you can and can't go for certain plays. I have no idea why. There's something stuck in my throat, or just got a dry throat. Whatever. We press on. 14-11. There's no way I'm not gonna... I suppose I could edit it out, but I don't really care that much. And I'm not gonna record this video again just because I got a few moments. Right. Coughed and whatever. But I will be making more videos. Hopefully I'll do it maybe tomorrow or the next day. I've got nothing stuck in my throat, or my throat feels better. But yeah, I want to make a video about that crazy matchmaking game, the short match, and I'll also do a predictions for Stockholm Major video covering the plant. Somehow he doesn't win that fight. Oh, this is grim in the This is grim in the 1v1. So he taps the bomb, and just the awareness to know, not jam. He's not sticking it, and he's just won the round with that play. No time. Play the time and you win. Like, yes, he exposed himself to the Grim, to the James stick. Grim did. Because he didn't check, and he left more than 5 seconds where he didn't check the bomb after he heard the tap sound. But that's just game sense. You know he's not gonna stick it there. I mean, he could. But it's a risky play, and James knows it. Stewie going for a entry. VP live on. 28 and 16 for Stewie. 111 ADR still. Just killing it. Goes a little bit inquisitive for the last kill. A little bit kill hungry. But that's it. 16-14. I mean, well, sorry, 16-12. And Stewie proves me wrong. Back at the main screen, I'll show you. So I put this new Stockholm gold sticker on this orb. I reckon that looks pretty good. This sticker looks a lot better in game. This kind of is the same yellow as all these. So in game that looks real nice. And I put this Australis holo with my other Australis holo on this M4. I think that looks pretty cool. All beat up and stuff. Dupree on the back. And I put a couple patches on these guys. Oh yeah, the phase patch. Patches look pretty cool, I reckon. Got a few more patches to put on, maybe. Australis, males, nip. Also bought this AK Bloodsport, and I bought some phase stickers. Got this phase sticker, this phase sticker. And I want to buy. I've got a. Oh, I must not have got the. I got to buy an order in for the phase gold Stockholm Major sticker. So yeah. Oh, and I'll show you. Oh yeah, I'll do a video where I do these pick'ems. 2 days. I got to do that. Make sure I remind myself to do that. And yeah, look at this. 21 and 2. 2 aces. I'm making a video about this game when I might even do it tonight. I just gotta. Just throat feels a little rough at the moment. Feels like it's got a little something in it. Don't know why, but if I can find something to just chill out my throat, might make that tonight or tomorrow, something like that. Anyway, get subscribed for those videos and follow me on Twitter, please, someone. Anyway, catch ya. I'll download this match. And yeah, catch you guys in the next video. See ya.